and welcome to Emma's video blog. So, I've finished my first year at uni! Woo! And I'm no longer a fresher, well, kind of, or at least I won't be. Yeah, which seems weird. Like, this year has just gone so fast, but it's been really good. Yeah, because I wasn't really sure what to expect before I came to uni, like it or not, but yeah, I really get it. I really feel like this is where well, not exactly fit. I don't know. It's just basically this is. I really enjoy it here, yeah, because I made lots of like really good friends and stuff. Because one thing that's nice about here is like everyone like and gets along and stuff, and it's a lot less cliquey than like school and stuff. Like basically like in hall, like if people are sat there, you just like. If you get in, happen to be with your friends, if there happen to be some freshers in or whatever, you just walk in and sit down with them and start conversation about really random things like well, particularly because it's a really a nice philosophy question, yeah. And then more like what, and then we having these random discussions, like for like one of them, like in particular, I think one of the first ones we had seemed to be pretty much like, should we kill old people because if they have no use to society, which was a bit weird. And then yeah, discussing like what society is. And, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, some of these conversations get weird, but yeah, like, and everyone brings in the different sort of knowledge areas and like the different subjects and stuff, and yeah, it's interesting and stuff. Yeah. And I say like nice people who like hang out and stuff. And also I think, well, people seem to accept me for me. Yeah, like I think in the first few weeks I think I don't know, I managed to sort of stay reasonably quietish. Like at first almost everyone had a nickname, whereas I never did for quite a while. Because I think often like when I first meet people I start being quiet and then at some point I start waffling on them and they realise I'm weird. Like last night when I was reading my poetry, they were like, yeah, if you turned up my first name and read this, like, hi, I'm Emma, here's my poetry. But like, yeah, we don't thought you were kind of creepy. It's true, yeah. But also I think I get feeling that, I don't know, people think we're different than they do at school, or we do at school, but I think that's not particularly like because we're like sort of being fake and like changing stuff to uni. But I don't think that's particularly the case. It's more that I've changed, like partly like I've changed over time at school, but people tend to remember like how you are in year 7 and everything, whereas like uni they don't have that. And also I guess here again it's a sort of different kind of niche for me to fit in. So you do like sort of change a sort of niche because like at school like I was a smart one and stuff, and like I was sort of top. Whereas here, like it's actually amazing how quickly you can sort of fit into like thinking. Right, I'm not the smartest. I'm not particularly here. I'm not particularly smart. Like you just get of it. Essentially, I thought I'd find that sort of difficult, but yeah, no, yeah. But I don't know. Because you think like. Because often when you find it like really hard and stuff, and you wouldn't get failed, you think surely, like I don't know. But yeah, no, because like you come in with different like conceptions. So you think like I imagine like a lot of people at practical to uni or whatever, did like thinking, oh yes, if I try, then I'll get first. And you realise after about a week, you're like, I'm not getting a first. And then you like the different levels of what you're aiming to get like vary. Like you think I want a 2-1, and then at some point you're like ah, and then sometimes you're just like I just want to pass. And you're like I'll take a 2-2, but I'd like a 2-1. And then yeah, yes I say because I don't have my grades yet, so well if they're any good I'll do another blog about this. Like I'd like a 2-1. That would be nice. Well, I mean the first would be really nice, but I highly doubt I'm gonna have a first. Because I've got some, not so much, but not all of them yet, and I think 2-1 is possible. That I guess not knowing what get probably Probably like a high 2-2 or a 2-1 or something. I don't know. Meh. But yeah, anyhow. Yeah, that's my video, a summary. Because like, yeah, like I've tried lots of new things and stuff like this year. Like picked up, well, new sports and stuff. Like, yeah, now I play football, and I'm gonna be Peterhouse like captain for the women's team for next year. Like, yeah, I'm like, woo! I'm kind of captain of a football team, or like half a team. Yeah, and so like been playing lacrosse. Like, I always wanted to play lacrosse. Like seeing it on films like Wild Child and stuff. It always looked really fun. It turns out it's less violent than that because it turns out in mixed lacrosse you're not allowed to whack people with a stick. But no, it's really fun, and actually I find out I'm not actually too bad at it. I've been playing badminton, which I'd played before, but I actually sort of understand how to play now. Again, I'm not the greatest, but meh. But yeah, because that's one thing I really like about that's it is like attitude to sport. Like they generally go with enthusiasm, but we don't care about skill. Like I think people generally that's a reputation for most sports. Really, and yeah, I really like that because it's like my kind of sport mentality. Because I like to play sport and stuff. I'm just not often very good at it. Yeah, because we're about quite funny. In fact, our college entered, I think, the most teams into the croquet cuppers. I didn't actually enter, but I think we entered like 9 teams. None made it through to a second round. But yeah, but I don't think most of the people had never played croquet before. We just had a croquet lawn, so like people like me, yeah. But no, yeah, because yeah, I say I really do like it here, and I say Peterhouse. Like, there's always like lots of inter-college banter and such, and people making fun of us for being the smallest college. Yeah, have I ever gone through any of the Peterhouse spiel? Like you just get it all programmed in, and you're like, Peterhouse is the oldest and the smallest college. I think it was founded in 1284. Well, I think at least that was when our building was built. I think it was founded by Bishop of Ely or something. We have our dining hall is the oldest building in Europe that isn't a church, but is still used for its original purpose. When our new building is completed, then we'll have buildings from each century since the 13th. Um, I think I have more random facts, but I can't quite remember them. No. But yeah. Yeah, and I really, okay, because we're a bit small close, we're all quite close knit, because you know practically everyone, or at least like in our year I know, well, I say I know about everyone, but still the odd person I don't know, because mainly because of the people who don't come out, and so no one ever really gets to see them unless they happen to do the same subject as them. But like about everyone else, and like a lot of people from the other years and stuff, you know, so yeah, it makes it a lot easier being small, but it doesn't like feel like too small and compressed. And yeah, what was I gonna say? And yeah, it's all like really pretty stuff. Like we've had deer park, it's all pretty, and we stuff. That's enough. Oh, that was my vlog. I was meant to be mentioning the fact that we had a barbecue. Well, I should have gone be a video technically, because this is meant to be a summer video, and that was meant to be a summer of the last few days. But I know, yeah. So before we watched the film on Sunday, if that's what I did on Sunday, we had a barbecue. Yes, there we go. Anyhow, back to my summer video. And I can't remember what I said now. Oh yeah, so about the deer park is really nice and stuff, and it's all pretty. And like, I really like SPT, which I say is where we live. Like freshers and stuff, like it's really nice, and it's like quite nice, like close knit thing for the freshers, like get to everyone in your house, but everyone can go around with different houses and meet up and stuff, and yeah, works really well. And I'm kind of waffling, but not saying the right lot. Which I want to more summarise here, but very good at. But basically, summary. I've really liked my first year at uni. I've met lots of nice people and done cool stuff, and yeah, had a good time. And so hopefully in second year will be just as good. So there we go.